Handling 5 of the most common objections. So the top agents in the business know that objections are the precursor to a sale. And the beauty is there aren't hundreds of them. There's always about 4 or 5 top objections that come up over and over again. And that's what we're going to teach you today, is how to handle those objections. So let's do it. Okay guys, here's objection number 5 of our top 5 objections that hopefully you're not running into every day, but we're gonna train you and teach you how to deal with those. So here it goes. This is the client. We don't think you're qualified for the job, or we wanna go with a more qualified agent. You ever heard that one? Oh, that hurts. This is one you're gonna wanna hit right at the get-go. Here's the problem. If you are getting this objection, it's because your presentation sucks. I'm just being honest. One of the things that has always been part of my, my whole persona is, number 1, treat every client like I want to be treated, and number 2, have such a strong presentation that you rarely get any of these top objections, and there's no question that going with you is the best thing they can do, and they'll be ready to sign. You want to build the answers of any objection into your presentation so that it's taken care of before it even comes out of their mouth. It's gonna save a lot of time, even before they've thought about it. Your presentation is gonna be created so that you can use it over and over again with every client, and it should consist of these things. So number 1, a seller's guide that you drop off 1 or 2 days prior to your appointment, and these are absolutely golden, and they're gonna remove any question of who you are and why they should go with you. So in there, you're gonna talk about you and your team, what your stats look like, your marketing plan. You should have a page in there with 121 things that you have to do to get a home on the market and sold. And this is to eliminate those people thinking about selling on their own. And then 10 questions you should ask while interviewing agents. So obviously you're gonna set these questions up so that you have all the ultimate answers to all of them. I even had a client actually forget that it was me that dropped it off, even though my picture was on it, and then started asking me those questions, which of course I had the ultimate answers to all of them. So here's some of what some of those questions should look like. How many homes have you sold? Do you use professional photography? Do you have testimonials from other clients? What does your marketing plan look like? Do you network with top agents? You should also have a page in there with testimonials from past clients. So write a comment on this video and ask me, and I'll send you a copy of the ones that we use, and you can go ahead and duplicate those. So number 2 in your arsenal is a presentation folder with all your props and your data, like neighborhood statistics, which you can pull off those statistics for the neighborhood from the past couple of years or more, and that data should be available in your board's MLS system. So also the neighborhood, the latest sales, active listings, so they know who their competition is and roughly where they're priced at. And if it's a newer neighborhood, where they're still building the homes that match theirs, and they're being sold by the builders, put in there the plans, the price ranges, so they know, again, what their competition's like. Are they gonna read through all this stuff? Almost never. And in the rare case that they do, make sure that the data is accurate. Don't bullshit anybody. My presentation folders, on the outside, I had them custom made. They got my logo, and on the back, they have all my contact info. And in there, I'd have testimony, not all of them, but I'd have 3 or 4 or 5 testimonials from my clients on the back so they can't miss it. And then purposely when I leave, I make sure it's upside down so they're gonna see those. I had it made up specifically, of course, in my colors and all that too. So it's a fantastic tool and it works for you. So speaking of testimonials, you should actually have all of them printed and put in your folder as well. And if you have 100 of them or 200 of them, put them all in there. So if it's on like 10 or 12 pages, who cares? You want to give them overwhelming amounts of data. Number 3, a slide deck. And it's going to be on you, your team, your statistics, your marketing plan. And this is something that you're gonna go through with them when you sit down at their table in their kitchen or in their living room make sure that everybody can see your computer, and you're gonna go through this slide deck with them. So in the slide deck, you're also gonna add what the average agents do in terms of sales, which is basically 6 per year or less. And that's because a lot of the average agents are doing real estate as a part-time gig. So you're just educating your clients. So don't put your most expensive asset in the hands of the pizza delivery guy, is one of the things I used to say in my slide deck. And it just kind of freaks people out. Now, if you are in that market and you're just starting out, you're gonna be using your team and your brokerage stats. The idea here is, guys, you need to promote yourself. If you're on a team, you promote the team stats. If you're a single agent, just getting going, you should be on a team getting mentored, because you can't do this on your own, and the stats are really against you. So if you're rocking it as a single agent, you need to promote the shit out of that, whatever stage you are in your career. By the way, guys, if you're a newer single agent, promote your broker stats. Hey agents, who wants to be at a 7-figure income? Nobody? Everybody? Obviously you do. One of the best things that ever happened in my business life was partnering with my good friend Brad Vanderwall and surrounding ourselves with amazing, like-minded agents. We're now looking for real estate partners. Are you an agent that's been around for a few years, like doing 20, 30, 50, maybe 100 deals a year, or maybe you're a broker or a team lead? It doesn't matter where you are at the business. If you're at a boutique brokerage or a RE/MAX, Century 21, what is your brokerage doing for you? What kind of costs are you racking up as a brokerage owner? Let's connect and let me show you a strategy to quickly get you into a 7-figure income with very, very little cost. Contact me at this number and let's talk about how we can get you into that 7-figure income working less than half the time you are right now with almost no expenses. Like and subscribe. I got lots of great content coming. Everything real estate, especially new homes. I love them, and we'll see you in the next one.